What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latinchopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'm really excited because today we're gonna be going to a specialized all-you-can-eat brunch buffet at a Spanish restaurant. And when I say Spanish, I mean from Spain. So there's gonna be a lot of tapas, there's gonna be some wine selections, which I don't drink, so I'm not gonna be drinking that. But they also have breakfasts and things like that. So right now it's about 1 p.m. I think they normally opened at around 1 p.m., but on Sundays they might open a little bit earlier. I believe it's like 11 a.m. Not 100% sure, but I'll definitely find out for you guys. With that said, I'm really excited because, like I said, it's another all-you-can-eat place that you can go to here in Orlando and you get to try out. The last all-you-can-eat place that we went that's not anything to do with Asian food was the Mexican restaurant that we went, and that thing was amazing. So I'm glad and happy that I found another location that also offers an all-you-can-eat menu in the morning. So this is actually located, like the last few weeks that we've been in, it's gonna be right next to the Florida Mall, which I'm really excited. Centralized location. It's great for you guys that are touristing, visiting, or even for people that live here, because I mean, the Florida Mall is pretty much in the center of the city, give or take. So with that said, enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and head inside, check this place out, see if it's worth it. Let's go. All right, guys, awesome. We are here. This place, honestly, it's really, really nice. It is extremely packed inside. One thing I want to say off the bat, they do offer all-you-can-eat bottomless brunch, but only on Sundays, and it's from 11 a.m., which is when they open on Sundays, all the way to, I believe, 3 p.m. The restaurant, I think, is open until 9 p.m. on Sundays, and then the rest of the week, I believe it's like 1 p.m. to maybe 9 p.m. I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, in the description, I'll have the website of the restaurant. You guys can look it up yourselves. Now, I'm looking over the brunch menu. It's a specialized menu that they have only on Sundays, and I mean, there's a lot of different items that we're going to be getting today, and it honestly looks very, very appealing. The menu right now for the all-you-can-eat bottomless brunch is going to be $35 per person. Once one person gets it, everybody at the table has to get it. It's typical in most all-you-can-eat places. With that said, I am really excited. We're going to go ahead and order a few items, wait until it comes out, and then I'll go ahead and we'll get this started. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, guys, awesome. So we got our first appetizer out now for this bottomless brunch. This is going to be the avocado toast. In all honesty, the presentation looks absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and check this out. All right, guys, so this right here, as I mentioned, was the avocado toast. You have a beautiful fried egg. It looks like it's on top of a long loaf of sourdough bread. I'll go ahead and take a look once we try. It has arugula, a little bit of avocado. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely sincere. I feel like it's a very tiny amount of avocado on it. But keep in mind, it's all you can eat, so you can get more. Topped off with balsamic vinegar. You have a fried egg in the middle with a little bit of paprika on top. And of course, you have some yellow and red bell peppers diced there. Let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see how it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave the egg in there because this is actually my wife's, but I wanna go ahead and try it out. Ooh, it is super crispy. Let's go ahead and take a look at here. Go ahead and try this out. I know I said that avocado seemed light, but it's actually a decent amount of avocado in there. Super potent flavor. The arugula, in my opinion, isn't doing much, just adding a little bit of that freshness on top of it. Another flavor that's apparent here is that balsamic vinegar is nice and like bittersweet. It's really, really good and goes well with the toast itself. You have the bell peppers that add that delicious sweetness. And the bread, it's nice and toasted, but it's really airy. So when you bite down, it almost disintegrates in your mouth and just broken apart. Super easy to bite, super easy to chew. All right, guys, awesome. So we got the next item out. This is gonna be a tiny paella that we went ahead and ordered. Keep in mind, it is very, very small, but it is all you can eat. And they're just trying to kind of prevent food from being wasted. All right, guys, so this right here is gonna be the paella, as I was saying. Now, do keep in mind that this is actually a very tiny paella, but keep in mind that this is all you can eat, so you can get as much as you want. You know, it does have the bell peppers. It has the red bell peppers, green bell peppers. I believe it also has scallops, calamari, mussels, shrimp, clams, chorizo, and chicken. So it's pretty stuffed. You can see right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just get a little bit, try this out, see the flavor, and see how it is. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. I'm gonna get a little bit more different meats in there. So the rice is cooked pretty well. I didn't get any of that little burnt rice that I like from the bottom of the paella, but the flavor, nice seafood flavor in there. It's not super overwhelming. You have some nice chunks of the chorizo right there. Chorizo, really good. Super strong flavor. The peas add the right amount of sweetness, unlike last week's soup, in my opinion. It adds like that perfect amount of sweetness to kind of counter the fat from the chorizo, the greasiness of the chicken. I lied. I just got a little bit of those crispy rice pieces. They're a little extra toasted for me, but the flavor in there is really, really good. The seafood flavor that's in the rice itself is very flavorful. All in all, I would recommend this. It's really, really good. All right, guys, awesome. We got the next item. There's a few comments I have to say. I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit. So I ordered, my first dish was the paella that I showed you. The avocado toast was my wife's. They only let you order one item per person at a time. I ordered steak, and it's honestly been like 40 minutes, and the steak's not out. And then I asked, since it was taking so long, if I could order our next dish. They ended up bringing that first, which is a little concerning, but I'm gonna give it to the slight benefit of the doubt because it's extremely busy here today. It's literally completely packed inside. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. Regardless though, with that said, it is kind of a tough thing to swallow here, but it is what it is. These look really, really good. This is gonna be the candied bacon sliders. Let's go ahead and check it out. So, I mean, they look really, really good. I'll give them that. Nice little, thick little patties, even though they're tiny sliders. They have some thick cut candied bacon. You have a tiny amount of fries. Now, keep in mind, this is part of the all you can eat. So once you eat this, you definitely can have some more. Let's go ahead and lift this up a little bit. It has arugula, it has a garlic aioli, it has the candied bacon and the burger, and then the buns are nice and warm. They're really soft, like warm clouds. I'm really excited to try this out. Let's see how it is. All right, guys, let's take that out. Here we go. So this burger, honestly, really, really juicy. Despite the long wait, in all honesty, the quality of the food is extremely good. It's just the wait has been pretty ridiculous, but that aside, amazing flavor. It's a small slider, but burger itself, super juicy. It's cooked like medium well. I'm gonna press it down a little bit. You can see all the juices coming out, which I'm honestly really impressed. That candied bacon, amazing flavor. Has a little bit of a harder bite, but this is actually way better than I thought it would be. Now the next thing that we're gonna go ahead and try out is the other slider that my wife got. The way this slider is, it's a little bit different than the one I got. This is the other slider. I just pulled it off her plate and I switched it with mine. This one's a little bit different because it also has the arugula, but it also has mahon cheese. It has garlic aioli, salsa brava, and then you have the tiny amount of fries here on the side. But let's go ahead and try this one out, see how it is. Again, I'm really amazed with the quality of all the food. I will say that. I'll give them that. Let's go ahead and try this out. So that cheese, nice and strong, really good flavor. The salsa brava is really good. It kind of tastes like guava hot sauce. It's really, really good. Adds a little bit of pretty much, not texture, but it adds a little bit of like perpendicular flavor to this. Nice and juicy. This one's cooked medium. I gotta say, the sliders so far are some of the best things I've had here. Now, before we move on to the steak and eggs, I'm gonna try some of these fries. They're nice and airy, pretty crispy. In all honesty, they're very similar, not with the taste, but with the texture, to McDonald's fries. All right, guys, so this is my favorite part. This is the steak and eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. Now, this is a limit. You're only able to order one per order, even when you do the all you can eat, so just keep that in mind. You have a fried egg, you have the steak, and then you have a little bit of, I would say this is house fries, like house potatoes, so let's go ahead and check this out. So right off the bat, these look really, really good. They're nice and crispy. This right here is a beautiful sunny side up egg. Yolk's nice and soft. And then you have the steak. It's supposed to be 10 ounces. In my opinion, this kind of looks smaller than that, but it is what it is. It's included in the menu. Danny already had his, and he said it had extremely good quality meat. Even when you press it down, you can see all the juices coming out, so I'm really excited to try this out. Guys, bottoms up here. I gotta try the steak first before it cools down any further. There's so much juice coming out of it. Now, they don't really give you an option to cook it well done or, you know, rare or medium rare, but it does look like they're trying to cook it medium rare. I'm sorry, medium well, but this does look really, really good, juicy. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh my God, no. That's really good. It's super nice. Look at all the juices, nice and tender, pink in the middle. So this is medium actually. I guess because I got the edge piece, that was like a medium well, but this is nice and medium. So in my opinion, this is the best way to cook the steak. You have the eggs right there. Oh, but no, this bite, like I gotta really focus on this. This is amazing. It's nice, soft, tender, super juicy. And that grease that's coming out of it, like the juices, they're just like the right amount of saltiness. Oh, this is really, really good. Let's go ahead and try this out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try the house fries now. See how this is. Nice little chunks of like kosher salt in there. The outside's nice and has like a very thin, crispy layer. The inside's perfectly cooked. A little bit firmer than mashed potatoes, but it has a little bit of firmness into it. But the flavor of this is really, really good as well. I'm honestly really impressed. I didn't think this was gonna be this good. I'm gonna say something crazy here, but again, as always, I'm being very honest. It makes it almost worth the wait. All right guys, awesome. So we got our last item. There's 2 more items on the menu. I'm gonna go ahead and explain them before I kind of zoom into this. The other items that they have on the menu, actually there's 3 items. I believe it's an omelet that you can get. The omelet can either be a veggie omelet, chorizo omelet, or a shrimp omelet. So you have a choice of the 3 different flavors that you can get. They have an all-American breakfast, which is your typical IHOP Denny's breakfast, which I think has, I believe it has 2 eggs of any type that you want. You have a choice of bacon or Spanish chorizo, so it's one or the other. You get potatoes, which I'm guessing is the house fries, along with the toast. We're also not gonna get that one because that's pretty common, but that is on the menu as well. And the last thing that they have that we did not order is a tortilla de patatas, which is like, it's hard to explain. It's an omelet, but it's based with potatoes more than egg. And then it's like an omelet with potatoes and cheese, pretty much all mixed together. But usually it's a larger amount of potatoes than there is eggs. I don't know if that's how they do it here, but normally that's what that is. Potato omelet, I guess, would be the best way to do it, like tortilla de patatas. With that said, the last thing that I got here is the chicken and waffles. I just wanted to try it out, and to being completely honest, I am extremely full. We've been here for 2.5 hours. I'm just being honest. So I understand they're extremely busy. It just seems a little excessive in my opinion. So when you come here, and if you're coming for that buffet, the all-you-can-eat bottomless brunch, I would highly recommend that you're very patient. They've been very nice. Maybe things will get better because I know this is semi-new, and honestly, they are very, very, very packed. So just please keep that in mind whenever you guys are coming here. It is going to be a pretty long wait. Hopefully they keep improving and it ends up being better, because everything we've had today, the flavors are absolutely phenomenal and out of this world. Like, they're really high quality food, at least from everything that we've tried. Maybe that's another reason why they're taking so long, because everything's very freshly made. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's go ahead and check these chicken and waffles, because for my last meal, this is a lot of food because we've actually eaten pretty much everything they've served us. Check this out. So presentation wise, this is absolutely beautiful. It does look like you get like half of a chicken breast along with like 2 nice thick cut little pieces of bacon. You have 1 whole waffle. The way the thickness of this waffle, it kind of looks like a Belgian waffle. I don't know if that's what that is, but we're gonna go ahead and try it out. You get a little bit of fruits, which is blueberries, raspberries. You have some sliced strawberry and a little slice of pineapple, and then you have your delicious syrup. I'm guessing this is corn syrup, but when I try it, I'll let you guys know if it's something different. Topped off with some powdered sugar. I mean, it looks really, really good. I love the presentation. Like I said, the quality of everything we've had here has been really, really good. Let's go ahead and dig in. All right, guys, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this chicken. So right off the bat, when I cut it, unfortunately some of the batter that was stuck to it did fall off. I'm trying to remember exactly the reasoning for that. I don't know if that, I think that means that the chicken was really moist when they try to dip it in the batter, so it makes it easy for that and the batter to split up. Regardless, it's more of a texture thing, but here we go. Let's go ahead and try this out. All right, so I will say it's really, really juicy. I know I just praised them for saying that everything they've gave me so far was really good. Unfortunately, this is gonna be the exception to that. Chicken is extremely bland. The outside honestly just feels like they dipped it in batter and flour and that's it, with no seasoning. I could be completely wrong, but at least that's what it tastes like for now. We're gonna go ahead and try the waffles out. It is a nice big piece of waffle. I was gonna cut it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it like this and just kind of dip it in here. And then, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this out and see how it is. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe chicken and waffles is like that, so you can enjoy the sweetness and the counter of it, but it is honestly really, really bland chicken. But let's go ahead and try this out. So I do think this is Belgian waffle. I could be wrong, but it's just, it's very, very, very dense. I'm used to waffles being a little bit airy. Not too sweet on the bite. I think that most of the sweetness is coming from the powdered sugar, not the waffle itself. The syrup here, I do think it's just, I honestly just think it's corn syrup. I don't believe this is maple syrup, so just keep that in mind as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and try another piece of this. And then we'll try the fruit out, but you know, the fruit is pretty basic. So let's go ahead and try this bite with a little bit more syrup, see how it is. Right here. Yeah, that's corn syrup. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed with this. I think pretty much anything else that we ordered today, 100% worth it. I know Danny's gonna get the omelet. He's been waiting on the omelet for, no joke, 45 minutes now. When he finally gets it, if it makes it in time before I end this video, I'll let you guys know. I will say that everything else that we got, the Baya Valenciana, the steak and eggs, 100% must get when you get it. The Turull's beef sliders, that was really, really good. Either one, you're gonna be great. And the avocado toast was really, really good as well. I would honestly steer away from the chicken and waffle. I'm gonna go ahead and have the piece of bacon. It's really good, but it's like really toasted bacon. That's all it is. All right, so coincidentally, as I was telling you guys what I was just saying, they did bring out the omelet. This is a shrimp omelet. I'm gonna have a tiny little piece. Check this out. So I was right in my assumption. You do get house fries, you get a little bit of ketchup, and then you have the omelet itself. Now right here, you can see a big little piece of shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and just have a corner piece. Just go ahead and try this out, just to see if it's how it compares to everything else we've had. Because in all honesty, with the exception of this, everything else we've had has been really, really good. There's a piece of shrimp in there. Let's go ahead and try this out and see how it is. I'll let you guys know. Whew. Honestly, omelet's pretty darn good. It's nice and fresh. It's super hot. I almost burned myself when I grabbed it with my hand. Shrimp is really well cooked. Really good flavor. A little tiny bit to the salty side, but besides that, it's pretty dang good. So actually, that would be another thing that I could recommend, at least from his experience, like from his plate, would be the omelet. All in all, if you're patient and then keep an open mind that they most likely will get better at doing this, because I believe this is fairly new, and I don't think they've been doing the all-you-can-eat on Sundays for too long. So it is something that maybe they're getting used to. And once again, and I know I've said this multiple times, it is extremely packed here. Avoid the chicken and waffles, but everything else on this menu, 100% worth it. Their service, besides the long wait, they've actually been very nice. Managers come out a couple times to make sure everything's okay, because we are seated outside. That's something else to keep in mind. Normally you'd be seated inside, but they actually have live music playing right now that you might be able to hear throughout the video at times when they open the door. It is blasting in there. All in all, I would 100% recommend checking this place out. Just make sure you keep an open mind and be patient. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was really, really fun. There was a lot of food. I am extremely stuffed. I love the centralized location of where this is at. Once again, this is literally right next to the Florida Mall, right next to Bodega Gaucha, which is the all-you-can-eat Brazilian restaurant, and the Memories of Peru, which we went to last week. Guys, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you guys' support. I love that you guys are always coming back and watching videos. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Please, if you have any recommendations of any restaurants that you've been to in Orlando that we haven't done a video on, go ahead and comment in the section below and just let us know. That way I can try to kind of add it to the list of the different videos that I can do in the future. Thank you so much. I can never say it enough. I will see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.